Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Salvador from WrestleScope, and I am livid right now, absolutely fuming. If you're watching this, buckle up, because what went down on Friday night's SmackDown in Dallas was not just wrestling, it was a straight-up crime scene. Cody Rhodes, the guy who we all thought was finally gonna get his comeuppance, he survived absolute chaos, he clawed his way through hell, and now he's locked in for the men's elimination chamber. But at what cost to the rest of the locker room? At what cost to justice in WWE? I'm telling you right now, if this doesn't make your blood boil, you're not a real wrestling fan. Drew McIntyre, the so-called undisputed WWE champion, tried to play executioner. Jacob Fatu, the monster who was dominating like a damn Samoan god, got screwed. Sami Zayn? Poor Sami got used like a pawn and left for dead. And Cody? Cody Rhodes walks out with the golden ticket again. This is the kind of crap that makes you want to smash your TV. But you know what? Stick with me till the end, because I'm breaking it all down, move by move, betrayal by betrayal. And by the time we're done, you're going to be in the comments screaming your take. Did Cody earn this, or is WWE rigging the game? Share this with every wrestling group you know, because the wrestling world needs to hear this outrage. Let's dive in, because SmackDown just exploded, and the fallout is nuclear. Hello viewers, if you're new here, please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for daily updates on WWE Raw. Flashback to just hours before the bell. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, stepping into that SmackDown arena like he owned the place. Fresh off a heartbreaking Royal Rumble loss, eyes locked on that WrestleMania dream. But this wasn't just any qualifier, this was a triple threat for the final men's spot in the Elimination Chamber. His opponents? Jacob Fatu, the enforcer of the bloodline, a walking wrecking ball who had been tearing through everyone, and Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, the heart of the locker room, the guy who keeps getting so close only to have the door slammed in his face. The crowd in Dallas was electric from the jump, signs everywhere. Finish the story. Again? Fatu time. Sami deserves better. And then the champ himself, Drew McIntyre, made his presence felt earlier in the night. That Scottish psychopath was seething. He knew if Cody got in the chamber, it was only a matter of time before their paths crossed again at Mania. So what did he do? He planted the seeds, he whispered in ears, he made it clear, Cody Rhodes is not making it to Chicago. But Cody? Man, Cody looked focused, that white hair glowing under the lights, that American Nightmare vest on, the weight of the world on his shoulders. He cut a promo that had the whole arena chanting his name. I didn't come this far to let one bad night define me. Tonight, I survive. Tonight, I qualify. And Drew, if you're watching, see you in the chamber. Chills, right? But little did he know, the storm was coming. Fatu entered next. That theme hit and the roof nearly blew off. The man is a specimen. 6'4", 300 pounds of pure power, tattoos screaming legacy. He didn't say much. He didn't need to. That death stare said it all. I'm ending careers tonight. Sami came out last, the ultimate babyface, hugging fans, pumping fists, but you could see the desperation in his eyes. This was his shot, his one last chance to prove he belongs in the big leagues. The bell rang, and from that moment, it was war. No tags, no mercy, just three warriors in a ring that felt like a gladiator pit. Right out the gate, Fatu exploded. He charged like a freight train, clotheslining both Cody and Sami over the top rope in one motion. The crowd popped huge. Fatu was on fire, suplexing Sami into the corner, then turning his sights on Cody. That Samoan drop on Rhodes, devastating. The thud echoed through the arena. Cody sold it like a champ, rolling out to the floor, gasping for air. But Sami wasn't done. He slid back in, fired up, hitting Fatu with those lightning-fast strikes. Chop after chop, the Ole chants raining down. Zayn was in his element, the heartbeat of the match. He hit a blue thunderbomb on Fatu that had the commentators losing their minds. Sami Zayn might be the one to shock the world here. Cody recovered though, he always does. He pulled himself up on the apron, that fire in his eyes. He springboarded in with a disaster kick that caught Fatu right on the jaw. Fatu staggered but didn't go down. Instead, he roared back, grabbing Cody by the throat for a chokeslam, but Cody reversed it midair into a DDT. The place erupted. The pace was insane. These three were going move for move, no breathing room. Fatu hit a moonsault off the top that crushed both opponents. Sami followed with a hell of a kick attempt, but Cody ducked and hit the Cody cutter. Near falls everywhere. The referee was sweating bullets. I was yelling at my screen. This is too good. WWE is cooking. But then, the shift happened. Around the 10-minute mark, Fatu took over. He was a monster unleashed. Powerbomb on Sami, spear on Cody that sent him crashing into the barricade. The bloodline legacy was on full display. Fatu had them both down, and for a split second, it looked like he was walking out the winner. The crowd was split, half chanting Fatu Fatu, the other half Cody Cody. And then the moment that changed everything.
The lights didn't dim, no music, just the big screen flashing, and out came Drew McIntyre, the undisputed champion, marching down the ramp like a man possessed. The boos were deafening. "What the hell is he doing here?" Michael Cole screamed on commentary. McIntyre didn't hesitate. He slid into the ring, eyes locked on Cody. He hit that Claymore kick on Fatu first. Boom, right in the chest, sending the big man tumbling out. Then he turned to Cody, who was trying to get up. Another Claymore attempt, but Cody mulled away at the last second. McIntyre's boot connected with the turnbuckle instead. The champ was furious. Sami Zayn saw his opening. He charged at McIntyre, the two brawling in the center of the ring. Zayn was fighting for his life, unloading rights and lefts. The crowd was on their feet. "This is what we pay for," I was screaming. But McIntyre is a beast. He overpowered Sami, tossed him into the ropes, and went for the Future Shock DDT. Sami countered with a Tornado DDT of his own. McIntyre was down. The arena was shaking. This is where it got ugly. McIntyre rolled out, grabbed a steel chair from under the ring. He was going to end this qualifier right there. He slid back in, chair raised high, targeting Cody, who was still recovering in the corner. The referee was distracted by Fatu on the outside. It was perfect timing for the champ. But Sami Zayn, the hero we didn't deserve, saw it coming and shoved Cody out of the way and took the chair shot himself? No, wait, he didn't. Instead, Zayn ducked the swing and McIntyre's chair clattered to the mat. Zayn hit the ropes, came back with that hell of a kick right to McIntyre's face. The champ went flying backwards, crashing through the ropes to the floor. The crowd lost it. Holy shit, chants everywhere. Chaos, pure, unfiltered chaos. Fatu was back in, groggy but dangerous. He went after Zayn, who was celebrating the kick a little too early. Fatu lifted Sami for a pop-up Samoan drop, but Cody was there. Cody Rhodes, the survivor, the fighter who never quits. He hit the ropes, launched himself with a crossroads. No, wait, it was the Cody cutter first, stunning Fatu. Then as Zayn turned around, disoriented from the kick on McIntyre, Cody struck. One beautiful, picture-perfect crossroads on Sami Zayn. The cover. 1, 2, 3. The bell rang. Cody Rhodes wins. Cody Rhodes qualifies for the men's elimination chamber. The arena exploded in a mix of cheers and boos. Some fans were thrilled. The American Nightmare lives. Others, they were pissed. Jacob Fatu, who had carried the match on his back, left staring at the lights. Sami Zayn used as a stepping stone once again. And McIntyre on the outside, clutching his jaw, realizing his plan had backfired spectacularly. Cody stood tall in the middle of the ring, arm raised, that signature smile creeping across his face. Confetti? No, but it felt like it. He pointed to the WrestleMania sign, then to the chamber graphic on the screen. "I'm coming for that title, Drew." But as the show went off the air, Fatu was helped to the back by officials, looking like a man who just got robbed. McIntyre was yelling at ringside, promising revenge. And the wrestling Twitterverse, it was on fire. Let me tell you why this has me so heated. Jacob Fatu was the story of the night. That man was unstoppable for 80% of the match. He hit moves that would end most careers. He made Cody and Sami look like they were in over their heads. And what happens? Drew McIntyre's interference turns it into a sideshow and Cody sneaks the win. Is this booking genius, or is it the same old Cody wins everything narrative? Fans in the comments are already splitting. Some saying Cody is the face of WWE for a reason. He overcomes everything. Others, Fatu got buried. Give the new guys a chance. And don't get started on Sami. The guy is a legend in the making, but night after night, he's the fall guy. When does Sami get his flowers? This wasn't just a qualifier, this was a statement. Drew McIntyre tried to eliminate his biggest threat before the chamber even starts. He failed, and now the feud is personal. Cody versus Drew at WrestleMania, it's basically locked in, but with Fatu lurking and Randy Orton and LA Knight already in the chamber, this six-man pod is gonna be a bloodbath. What if Fatu is added as a seventh man? What if the bloodline gets involved? The twists are endless, but one thing's clear. Cody Rhodes is the ultimate survivor. He turned McIntyre's betrayal into his greatest victory. Fast forward to Chicago on February 28th, the men's elimination chamber. Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, and 3 more to be named. The winner gets Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 42. Cody is the favorite. The story writes itself. The guy who finished his story last year is building a new one. But is it too soon? Is WWE protecting Cody too much? Or is this what makes him special? The man who turns every obstacle into fuel. Drew McIntyre is going to be a madman in that chamber. Jacob Fatu might get his revenge shot. Sami, he might be licking his wounds, but don't count him out for a wildcard spot. This SmackDown main event wasn't just a match. It was the spark that ignites the road to WrestleMania. And if you're not hyped, I don't know what to tell you. The wrestling world is divided. The outrage is real. And that's why we love this business. Did Cody deserve this win, or was it handed to him on a silver platter? Should Jacob Fatu have been the one to qualify? Is Drew McIntyre the biggest heel in WWE right now? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. I'm reading every single one. Smash that like button if this chaos got your heart racing. Share this video with your wrestling crew because we need to spread the word. WWE is on another level. And if you're new here, hit subscribe to WrestleScope and turn on notifications. We're covering every twist, every turn, every betrayal on the road to WrestleMania. Next video drops soon. Maybe a full breakdown of the timbre card?